My understanding is that you hooked him on Bitcoin very early. Is that true? Are you the responsible party?
Sure, he knew about Bitcoin, but I gave him a little nudge, yeah.
You give him how did you give?
No, he didn't. He called me in like 2014, 15. We got on a call with our business manager at the time, who just like shut it down and was like, "You guys, like, stop."
Hold on. Go backwards. So you how did you learn about Bitcoin?
Just scrolling on YouTube, to be honest. Can't lie to you. And then I just seeing so many videos of seminars of people like this talking about cryptocurrency and how's the future of the world. And I was always into like futuristic, you know, the new technology coming, how our world can change. And I felt like that was something that could be consistent and can last. And I mean, here we are now, 10 years later, we're still talking about it.
I lost him some money because had we bought it at that point in 2014, 15,
yeah.
But about a year later, right when he signed with the Warriors, Ben Horowitz hosted a dinner for Kevin for his birthday, and the whole Warriors team came. And at the end of that night, I was like, Kevin, I just heard the word Bitcoin 25 times this evening. And the next day, we started investing in Bitcoin. And fortunately, we've yet to be able to track down his Coinbase account info, so we've never sold anything, and his Bitcoin is just through the roof.
The mass token is coming. It may come sooner than you would expect right now. And it is significantly related to the decentralization of certain aspects of the MetaMask platform.
We know that digital wallet adoption is growing faster than the internet adoption several decades ago.
Brazil is also one of the first countries to approve crypto ETFs. I mean, they approved the first crypto ETF, I think it was April in 21. And I think there's at least 15 different crypto ETFs trading here. There's the first Solana ETF was here, the first XRP ETF was launched here. There's several of these basket kind of mixed basket ETFs like Hashdex and QR Asset and some of these other guys are running. So you have this interesting dynamic where it's very much kind of a top-down. A lot of the adoption is coming from kind of the top-down rather than just the organic bottom-up angle.
Tokenized government bonds, like the point of it is to lift the interface or risk-free rate to everybody. So how it works is you can purchase one of our assets, and with those funds, we go and buy the corresponding collateral, which is short-term treasuries in that country. So we have, a lot of people are focused on U.S. treasuries today. We have those as well, but we also have Brazilian, Mexican, British, European, and we have about 20 more coming in the next few months. So we hold those assets, and at the rate that value compounds, we have our protocol match that rate. So when you hold our assets, they operate like an interest-bearing stablecoin, where they're increasing in value at the same rate as the collateral, but you're just holding it. It's sitting in your wallet.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong it could be a tool to enslave humanity, and if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of the huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're going to get more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Bassick. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy, and it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the Crypto Teacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. But we have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten. And more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky, and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 kids' books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And we have Bitcoin and crypto pulled back. Guys, don't forget we have options today. And I told you that we'll be pulling back. I told you it was a fake out. And we have the stock market right now flat. And the biggest piece is that we have the Russell down. Remember, the Russell is basically the real stock market. It's going to follow those yields. The Dow, NASDAQ, S&P, we know it's all manipulated. And don't forget, the bond market controls the path from now on. And we'll keep an eye on Scott Bessent to see whether he does something else to control that long end. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Now make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates climbing back up. And even though the Fed made a rate cut, bond yields are going to continue to climb. And we know no one, and absolutely no one, wants that long-term paper except the U.S. And then we have the dollar right now slightly up. We have volume and crypto down. We have Tether and USDC. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo yesterday at $13 billion. Make sure you're pulling on a daily basis during the week. And don't forget to look at the Treasury. If you're part of the Patrons, you know I already put that in there, so you have that for your records. But we know the Fed wants to keep rates higher for longer to destroy this legacy market, so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And we have the newly Fed member, Myron, says no evidence that tariffs have raised inflation. And guys, we know that's just the opposite of what Jerome Powell had just stated. He stated that tariffs are going to cause inflation and has caused inflation. And we know if the court says it's okay for these tariffs to go through, we're just going to keep getting more and more inflation. Remember, they need the people out of the economy so they can bring in the machines. Guys, this is a plan. It moves in phases. Now we have Trump and Xi to meet at APEC in South Korea next month. And of course, today was supposed to be the big TikTok news. And guess what? No news. And like I told you guys, China owns TikTok. And they are definitely not giving up that algorithm. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Now we have the Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs down as I'm doing this video. Now getting over into a little crypto news. We have Trust Wallet partners with Kraken and Bakkt to support X stocks and gives users direct access to tokenized U.S. equities. And again, guys, we're seeing the private sector moving along this digital economy. Remember, everything, and I mean everything, is going to have a tokenized version of itself, including you. It's your digital twin. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Now we have Kraken introduces Kraken Launch powered by Legion and offering users access to ICOs and early token sales directly from their Kraken accounts. And Kraken is making it seamless. And then again, the big exchanges that are left, the ones that did not get taken down, are moving this digital economy fast forward, and we know who has his hands all over Kraken. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Now we have the Solana Alpenglow upgrade aims to bring transaction finality down from 12.8 seconds to just 100 to 150 milliseconds, almost making blockchain feel as fast as Google search. And Solana was already the fastest when it comes to transaction speed. This will definitely make them the fastest, and that is perfect for what? Real world global transactions. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have PayPal's PYUSD expands to Abstract, Aptos, Avalanche, Inc., Say, Stable, and Tron through Layer 0 Stargate Hydra. And guys, we know it's all about interoperability, and it's interoperable over 9 chains. And those who built me from the beginning know I used to do videos on PayPal all the time. And we can clearly see they're moving this fourth industrial revolution fast forward right along with Visa, MasterCard. These big card companies are not going anywhere. They just implementing the technology. The same way these big fintech banks are not going anywhere. They're just integrating the technology, and it's a whole lot easier for them to integrate the technology. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And don't forget the executive order that Trump signed when he was first president when it came to the fintech banks. And it was to study all this technology. Remember, guys, this is a plan. It moves in phases. And then lastly, we have Trump-backed World Liberty Fi will use all protocol-owned liquidity fees to buy back and burn World Liberty Fi, cutting supply and rewarding holders. And if you're cutting supply, that means you're manipulating the supply. And that means, of course, the price is going to move up. And what does a crypto teacher teach you? That's right, follow the money, especially if it's the President of the United States. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows. When it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But guys, that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing, they were still getting that free money. What are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.